review the newly launched eyeshadow palette range by Lakme Absolute. It's called Spotlight. I am super excited to do that. In fact, I'm going to be testing out the eyeshadow palette and I'm going to be creating this festive eye makeup look. So if you want to see that, stick around. But the big question is, are you ready to be in the spotlight? If yes, then go ahead and subscribe to Be Beautiful right now and also press the bell notification icon so you can stay updated with our latest videos. And now let's begin. So guys, this is the new Lakme Absolute Spotlight eyeshadow collection. This entire collection of eyeshadow contains 4 different eyeshadow palettes. Each of these palettes contains 12 shades with a mix of mattes and beautiful shimmer shades. So now let's deep dive into each of these palettes. So guys, the first palette that I'm going to show you from the Spotlight collection is actually called Smoke and Glam. So this is the palette right here, as you can see. I think it's going to suit a wide range of skin tones, and if you're into those smoky, bronzy, glam kind of looks, then this is your palette. So guys, the other palette that I have from this entire range in my hand is called Stilettos. As you can see, this palette has some really beautiful solid colors, and I think this kind of palette will work for somebody who really likes a pop of color in their eye looks. So guys, the next palette in this range is called Sundowner. I think that this is going to suit a wide range of skin tones, and these colors are super universally flattering. So the last palette in this entire range of Spotlight eyeshadows is actually called Berry Martini. I love this name, and this palette is for everybody who loves pinks. If you love pinks, then this is a great palette for you, and this is the last eyeshadow from this entire collection. So what I love about these palettes is the fact that each of these palettes from the Spotlight collection is a different mood altogether. These have a small mirror in it. Let me show you. So this is the tiny mirror that you get with these palettes. It also has this dual-ended shader brush, which is again helpful in getting into those small areas of your eyes. And at the back side of the palette, you will see all the names written of the shades. So that's again super helpful. Now let's start swatching some of the shimmery shades from this eyeshadow collection. I love the shimmery shades. They look so good in the pan, and they look just as good on the hands and in swatches as well. They're super buttery, velvety. The color payoff is intense, so I'm loving that. Also, the mattes that I'm swatching, I feel they're not appearing chalky or blotchy or patchy in any way, so that's again great. I love that. I'm going to try out this particular palette, and I'm going to create a Cranberry festive eye makeup look, so stick around. First, I'm going to apply a little bit of a concealer. That's going to make eyeshadows appear more vibrant and more brighter. Also, then I'm going to set the concealer with a little bit of a compact powder, because that's going to stop any kind of creasing. Now I'm following all of these steps because I truly want to give this palette a fair chance. So to create the Cranberry festive eye makeup look, I think from this entire Spotlight range, Berry Martini is the perfect palette. I'm going to use this really neutral berry color from this entire palette and apply it as a transition color, and then I'm going to progress into much deeper colors. So I just went ahead and used a matte shade from the palette, and what I'm noticing is that there is absolutely no chalkiness, blotchiness or patchiness whatsoever. So I am loving the matte shades from this range. Now I'm going to dip into this rich cranberry shade right here. This is called Sangria, and I'm going to pat it onto my entire eyelids using a flat eyeshadow brush. So now to blend in all this harshness that you can see, I'm going to be using this color called Aubergine, and I'm going to be applying it right on the crease area. It will blend in the transition color with the color on the lid. So what I'm noticing with this palette is that when I'm using different colors to blend in, the transition is beautiful, super soft. The colors are indeed buttery and velvety. So I love that. Now, as far as this eye look goes, I'm going to use some shimmer shades from this same palette. This is the color called Cherry, and this is the color called Syra. I'm going to use both of them right on the center of my eyelids. Now for the lower lash line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix both these shades, and that's going to really smoke out the lower lash line, and it's going to create a smoldering effect. So now to intensify this look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a black kajal in my lower waterline, and that's just going to complete this look. Now after applying the kajal, what I've done is I've used my smudger brush and smoked out the kajal. That's why you can see the smoldering effect. And now to complete the eye look, I'm going to apply a few coats of mascara. So that completes my eye look, and I'm in love with my eye look. I love the eyeshadow palette. I think it's amazing. I'm going to keep the rest of my face super subtle because I want my eyes to stand out. For the lip, I'm going to go in with a really light nude color. So these are my final thoughts. I'm done creating my eye look. I'm in love with my eye look, and I cannot tell you how amazing these colors are. The mattes in the palette are not chalky whatsoever. They apply really beautifully. They're buttery, they're soft. The shimmers are super vibrant. With one stroke, you will get a really rich color payoff, and that's something that I look out for in the palette. I hope you guys loved this review and you loved this eye look. I loved creating it for you guys. There's too much of love happening because this eyeshadow palette range is amazing. So I want you to go ahead and get your hands on this, and if you do manage to create a look, then make sure you tag us with the hashtag Lakme Spotlight XBB. I will see you super soon. Make sure to like, share and subscribe to Be Beautiful, and also press the bell notification so you can stay updated with our latest videos. Until next time, bye.